Yes, we're back. 135. Here's the thing about Baboon Heart. I'm telling you. All right. So I was not right on the title of this movie.
Not at all.
All right. I'm just saying. What was it?
Oh, fuck. I forgot.
Untamed Heart with Christian Slater.
Primal Heart.
And the funny thing was, he didn't even have he lied. So it's like, man, that's an intense scene, though. He's like, man, I got to come up with an excuse instead of saying, I have your ex-dead boyfriend's heart. He's like, baboon? It's like, dude, Slater. What are you thinking?
Any animal. He just says baboon. He just pulls baboon.
So that's what I was just about to say. Before we start recording, I'll get you there with the titles of the movies. Kinda.
No,
I'm in the fucking league.
You're in the wheelhouse, but you're so far off.
Dude, the wheelhouse is fucked up.
And the funny thing is, so when you told me to watch the movie,
What?
Butterfly Kisses.
Oh, Winkles?
Yeah. It ended up being Butterfly Kisses for everybody listening.
Yes, the movie I was speaking of where...
Butterfly Kisses. But I went home, and I'm just like... I sat there and I felt like I had a dunce cap on. I'm like, here we go.
You're like, there is no way Six is right when he says Winkles.
I'm just like,
Wink
dude,
man.
I put in Winkler, and all I got was the font. Like, hey, it's like, is this a
Happy Days rerun?
Did Henry Winkler murder someone in a trestle?
Dude.
I have no idea.
So, yeah, that was the other one. I talked about it on the episode.
Dude.
It is called Butterfly Kisses. Ryan Lang knew it.
So here's the thing, though. I was like, what a fucking idiot. Like, who? Because, like, when I found out it was Butterfly Kiss, I'm like, you were like Wink Man or the Blink Boy? I was
Blinky.
like, what the fuck?
Blink
Dude,
Man.
And then I watched it. There's a scene, and I was like, what a fucking idiot. And now I know exactly why you were saying that.
What?
There's a scene in the movie where they're interviewing people on the street, and they are literally you. They're like, maybe it's Blink Man. It might be Winky. Dude, there's like so many people like, you talking about the Wink Man of the bridge? It was so you. I'm like, oh, Brian's just these stupid people in the town.
You talking about Blinks?
You could have been told a million times that it's Butterfly Kisses. But they're like, oh, wait, you talking about all Winkles?
I did.
I know that guy.
It's just like three of my uncles like, dude, that Blinks?
Yeah.
That piece of shit's still alive?
Dude, and it was like so funny because that's when right there I was like, oh, you're not dumb. You're just the people in the movie.
Yeah. I'm the locals.
That's all you
of Blink City.
Dude, you're just like, wait, who are you talking about? What about the guy who comes out? Oh, you talking about Blink guy? Yeah, I know that guy. Dude, and then one guy,
Blink.
The one guy was like, they interviewed him. He's like, oh, I know him. Yeah, he was just like he went to grade school. Like, you talking about the guy who goes to the bridge? You gotta keep your eyes open. Yeah, I know that guy,
dude.
Yeah.
So what did you think of the movie?
So
it wasn't bad, right?
It wasn't terrible.
Like one of those Amazon.
So what I will say is that, like, what I think was funny about it is that they actually had the dude from the Blair Witch call in, and they actually interviewed him for a second. And what I think is so funny about that is this movie was clearly like scripted. It was a documentary, but it was clearly like scripted. There's no way like some girl cuts off her eyelid, not to spoil it for everybody, but like at the end, there's no way all of that transpired.
It's a real Inception
it's
type
like,
shitty movie.
It wasn't.
So like it's a documentary about a found footage movie that did a documentary on found footage. It's like, dude,
no, but it's not even like found footage. It's like the guy's like, yeah, I'm doing a documentary of found footage, but I found the footage. It's like I didn't.
Dude, how funny though. Dude, kind of a spoiler, but not really. But at the end, the guy who was all business, he's just like, yo, here's the thing about Blinks. We got to. I'm like, you got Blink, dude. He's all into it.
Lost it.
Oh, dude, you got blinked.
I was also bummed that like there was like at one point in time he's like, we got to do it. He's like, we got to do it for Johnny. Like he fucking totally went outsiders on it. He's like, we got to do it.
Yeah, he's Pony Boy.
Dude, he lost it. But the movie as itself wasn't terrible. But I also thought it was funny how scripted it is. That even the guy from Blair Witch is like, yeah, you know, you can't.
Pump the brakes.
He's like, what are you doing here? You got to make it believable. If anything.
He's like, yeah, nobody believes you.
He's like, what? He's like, I did nothing. There was no witch at all in the movie. You can't just have the thing popping up. It's like, what are you doing here?
Also, I don't know what the all right. So so it was called Butterfly Kisses, not Blinky. But you know what I meant to bring up, and I'm glad you watched it, so I can bring it up now. What's with the trend of these monsters wearing fucking top hats? And shit, dude?
Man,
why are they all dressed like assholes?
So it's like that weird Victorian steampunk shit that everyone loves. Yeah, man, everyone loves that shit. They want to look because Jack the Ripper apparently was like super dapper.
Yeah, but that was like the clothing at the time.
Yeah,
that was pretty
they're
standard.
Just trying to make them look like dandies, which isn't scary. I'd be more pissed off if something killed me looking like that.
Oh my god!
How bummed out!
You get a good look at Blinks, you're like, dude, fuck you, dude.
Fruit.
Yeah, stop following me, queer.
What if he did walk?
That's why those guys survived, because they were me. They were like, fuck you, Blinks.
Yeah, I didn't go near him because he was gay. That's how they were in the town. It was like, hey, man.
So I'm walking through the trestle as I do.
So here's the thing. I went to school with old Blinky, if you know what I'm talking about. Had no problem with him. You know, love is love, do whatever. But I'm not being killed by him. It ain't going to happen, man.
That'd be such a funny fucking transition from walk off stage. Like, so I get through the trestle. I get through the
There I am. I'm staring down a trestle. I rip a hot 106. I can't even believe I get through the hour. I videotaped it. It's my special. It's called Live at the Trestle with Blinks. Anyway.
With Blinks.
I stare down. I get off, and I go home. I start blinking, and this fucking figure gets close to me, and all of a sudden, I'm like, Winkley? Winky? I ain't seen you since you killed those kids in the bathroom. You big fruit.
Dude, it was so funny, too, because, like, they were all... You didn't know who was going nuts. And if you step back from that movie and think about it, they fucked that whole thing up. Technically, the camera should be getting blinked.
Dude, you think.
And that kid goes nuts. It's like, well, wait a minute.
How great would it be if there's a scene of Winky showing up? He's like, ah! Just
ripping apart a cannon.
He's like,
a cannon rebel.
He's breaking a boom mic over his knee. He's like, argh.
Take that, I'm Blink.
He's like, I cost you $500.
Top of them all.
What if Blinky canned out of the room? He's like,
Yeah, dude.
I'm out of here.
It's been a good week of scary movies. So, like I was telling you, we went up to Gillis's parents' house this past weekend.
Yeah.
Opening day at the races. It was good. Second race, somebody flipped, almost died.
That's the best, though.
I mean, yeah. Well, the win was insane, but also it was great because this was last night, and we wanted to put on a spooky movie. Hereditary comes up. Now, Kyla had never seen Hereditary. I've seen it at least twice. So 2.5 times. I don't know. I think Shane saw it at least once. We put it on, and like. I don't know, I'm half in the bag, so I'm just like, I can't watch. That's like saying grace for me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to laugh. It's hilarious. And the worst is, like, I got on this wood kick. So every time there was anyone with, like, a slightly bald head, I was just like, hello. Hello, it's me, Hereditary. Do you want to do my podcast? And the one part in Hereditary, they flash back to it. It's like this naked, bald guy. Dude, I hit it prime. Dead silent in the house. The TV and the speakers are loud. And it just, the kid looks over and it's just a naked, bald guy standing there. And I'm just like, hello. She was screaming at me. She's like, I'm going to fucking kill you.
Could you imagine Wood in a cult?
Oh, my God.
How crazy would that be?
It would be great, dude. It'd be so funny.
Also, if he was cult leader, it's like, all right, so this is what we're going to do. So here's the thing. The God comes down. He comes over the top a little bit. He's all hot on, we're coming up from the bottom. I don't know how many people want to be in this whole thing. Like, here's the history of the cult. So in 1455, cults got started. And they were named after baby horses like colts because nobody went with the colts.
Those are John Colt.
John Coltrane. That's what we're on. We're going to be chug-lugging. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Dude, it was just, I mean, it's like one of those things where it's like, come on, I've seen it, so I'm not I was paying attention. It's an amazing movie, but at the same time, it's like I'm gonna make fun of it.
You gotta.
Like the dinner part where she freaks out.
Such a good scene.
I wish they would just pan over and it's just me. Like, dude, your fucking mom's a bitch, dude. What's our problem?
Or just one kid in the background, like.
Yeah. It's like, he's like, dude, does this mean we're not getting dessert?
It's just the housekeeper you don't know they have in the house. He's like,
dude,
hi, I know you guys are doing stuff, whatever. I just want to let you know I fixed the toilet.
Yeah. Should I leave? Also, why is that woman in the corner of the roof?
Just want to let you know there's a dead chick upstairs. I found the reason for all the rats.
Dude.
There's a dead lady upstairs.
Here's your issue. Dead body in the attic.
It's just a plumber. Like, so here's the thing. I can come back tomorrow, but it's going to be a little bit later. I got other things to do, but I can get that dead lady out of there like this, easy peasy. But there's going to be rats everywhere. You got an infestation.
So, yeah, dude. It was spooky Winx, spooky Hereditary. But I also watched a new True Crime, which was on HBO. They did like Crimes of the Decades, whatever. It was HBO Max or Prime, one of them. But it's the one episode is on Josh Powell. Now you were saying you don't remember this.
I didn't. Okay, that was not. I didn't.
This was big, and for the listener, you guys probably remember this. It was a big thing. I can't remember. This was like probably like 7 or 8 years ago. This fucking nerd marries this chick. He's a fucking retard. They get married. And they have 2 sons, and immediately he's just like, I fucking hate this bitch. Also, it's insane to me. I'd love to hear feedback. This chick, she's not like smoking hot, but insanely out of this kid's. This kid looks like he works fucking security at Sunoco. He sucks. This tall, goofy motherfucker. He sucks, and he's the one being like, this chick ain't in my leg. I'm like. You have a buzz cut, like the fucking triangle buzz cut.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
He stinks. He looks like he runs a ton of D&D tournaments.
I love it.
So fucking whatever. The one night she's not around. So he's like, you know what? I'm going to take the boys camping. It's 11 p.m. at night on a Wednesday, whatever the fuck. Takes them out. They come back and they're like, hey, Josh, where's your wife? He's like, I don't know. I've been camping with the boys. Right. They bring the kids in. Immediately, the little kid who's like 5 or 6, he's meeting with the fucking court-issued psychiatrist. And they're like, hey, Charlie, who went camping? He's like, my mom. And I'm like, oh, right there. He's like, my kids lie. I'm like, dude, first off, they don't lie. Kids are retarded, and they're brutally honest.
He's like, he's got ADD. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, obviously they make up stories here and there, blah, blah, blah. But something like that.
He said he saw the Wink Man 2 weeks ago. Who knows?
So fucking, at one point, his sister goes over to the house for one of the kids' birthdays. The wife's
mom's
been
still missing
for like 3 weeks at this point. He's not showing up to any. He's not making any of the the missing posters. He's not like the. They're having the candlelight thing. He's at home fucking watching fucking Winx. He don't know what the fuck's. He's not in any of this shit.
What if his missing poster was just like a stick figure? He's like, I've been working hard on these all day. You see this?
He puts up missing person pictures of girls he'd rather date.
Yes. It's just a Xerox.
It's Carmen Electra.
It's Kathy Ireland. It's just
but from 88.
Yeah, it's just a VHS tape cover. It's like, see that? I'm missing those abs.
So he's not. Yeah, he's not involved with any of it. His sister goes over there and she wires up.
Oh,
and at one point, she goes, I literally pushed him into the bathroom and I'm like, what the fuck did you do with her? Where did you do? He's like, I didn't do anything. I know what I did. I did nothing. She's like, where's the body? He's like, I don't know where she is. So
I know what I did. I didn't do shit.
So finally, this was insane.
You manipulative
He
bitch.
finally does. They decide to go to fucking 60 Minutes or 2020 to do an interview.
Of course, he agreed to do it.
Yeah, he's a moron. He fucking goes in there. Yeah, this Shrekky gets on
fucking idiot.
He's like,
dude, what if he wore his best Star Trek outfit? The
best is if he fucking he scotch taped his eyes. He's like, I'm Sulu.
He taped his hair on.
No, whoever the Vulcan or what was it?
Oh,
the Klingon.
Oh no, if he goes full, dude, what if he went full Deep Space Nine, and he comes in as that dude with the big head and like the spiked teeth. He's like, hello.
He doesn't even get the right show. Anyway, he's doing this fucking interview. He's bombing. And then his father of all fucking people gets on. This is where it goes south. If you did not think they could go more south.
Yes.
The dad comes in. He's like, so I was having sex with her. It's like, Jesus Christ. Number one, he's lying his balls off. He's like, so at one time we were taking pictures, and I was holding Charlie, who's one of the sons. He was still a baby, and she came over. She's like, oh, let me hold Charlie. And when she went to grab Charlie, she put my hand on her breast. And everyone was like, what? Here's what happens. Right there, this opens up a whole new story. The dad in his head, he's like, listen, I'm going to tell you something. They got you by the balls, son. I'm going to take a bullet. He comes in, he's like, I banged her. They get a search warrant for the dad's house. They go in the closet. They open this up. He's got a fucking shrine door. He's got fucking Ziploc bags of panties, used tampons, recordings of songs. He's like, you're my secret love. Turns out they hated him. And he also had child pornography.
Yes!
He's got to be looking through the glass at his son like, that did not work out. I'm sorry, Joshua.
Dude, they was like, all right, I know this shrine's a little much. Dude, could you imagine the cops are like, what's this about to hold up baggies of tampons? He's like, all right, I can explain that.
Oh, it's disgusting. And this dad is fucking horrendous. So, yeah, they arrest him. He's fucked. It's like, what was that? It's like you were going to take the bullet, but then just threw up in your pants. It's like, what did you do?
He's like,
did you know? He's like, I crap myself. Son.
Dude, the fucking Best Around Karate Kid song was playing his head. He's like, I got to do this for my son.
Dude.
Gotta.
So he gets arrested.
Jesus.
They're closing in on her, or on him, on the kid Josh. So, and this is horrible. Like, I'm not even joking, but this is fucking shit because then he decides to just fucking cook the whole house with the kids in there.
He went Manchester by the Sea.
He also went fucking bitch made. It's like, dude, you got to ride that excuse out, man. You got to go to jail and be like, dude, you hear my dad?
I was going to say,
idiot.
You automatically now have an out. You could blame it on your father.
But like, he killed her.
Obviously killed her.
You don't see bags of pawns here?
I'm not pawning up. No pawn over here.
It's like also, no Ponzi scheme.
No I got no pornography, child porn.
Dude, he didn't. He was like, my father is the best. He's a musician. I was like, his songs are fucking horrible. They're all about having sex with your wife. He's like, we didn't have a secret love. Dude, I swear to God, they play the music. If you get a chance, watch a documentary on Joshua Powell and his father's music.
We will have a secret.
We could be a secret lovers. Or so, I don't know.
Oh, my Lord.
It's just insane to me.
And I'm collecting all your tampons.
From the jump. From the jump, this kid was fucked. It's like, where's your wife? And he's just like, I don't know. And they're like, okay, do you want to maybe,
look for her?
Dude, at one point, they show him in getting questioned by one of the police.
Yeah.
The detectives that work the case. He gets up and leaves. He's just like, all right. That's it for me. And the detective's like, you haven't given me anything to go on to where your wife might be. And he's walking out. He's like, can I ask you a question, though? He's like, you can ask me one more question. I swear to God, verbatim, that's what he says to the detective.
That's not how that works.
He's like, you can ask me one more question. He's like, do you have any idea where maybe she might be, any places she went to? He's like, the salon? I was like, what is this, 1948? What the fuck are you talking about?
Salon?
Yes. I was like, good answer, man. I was like, hey, dumb cop, check the salon.
I don't know. Did you try the Piggly Wiggly? She shops.
I know. Maybe she's at the Brooklyn Dodgers game. I don't know. Fucking retard.
She said something about wanting to go to Japan. She said that we should go to Japan for our honeymoon. She might have gone. She loves Asian culture.
Oh, man. So that's...
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Joshua Powell fucked it up.
So, wait. The funny thing is, you're like... Earlier, you're like, it's hilarious.
It's hilarious. Okay, here's the thing. The whole Joshua Powell... I know, it sounds shitty to say this, but it is fucking hilarious that the dad's like, let me step in front of this bullet. I fucked her. Like, no, you didn't. Also, I got arrested for child.
Dude, that's gotta be the craziest thing too, because they go in this closet and they're like, "What's all this?" He's like, "You can't pin me for nothing." Like, what about this? He's like, that's still shit.
He's like, get a warrant. They're like, we already have one. That's why we're in your house. He's like, damn it. Next thing I swear to God, it shows him like, I had sex with her. She was infatuated with me. Next thing, he's in a fucking orange jumpsuit getting brought into state prison. And it's so funny because it's like, dude, you are – Flyer scored. Yes. If you heard Jimmy screaming in the background, that was Flyer scoring. Thank God.
They were in OT, so.
So, that was the hilarious part. Not the fucking cooking the kids. That's horrible.
But you said it, though. You're like, it's kind of funny if the kids burnt down.
But it was like...
It's like, how did he do it hilariously? Did he have like a bottle rocket? Was he just like... hilariously? Did he do it with a slide whistle full of gasoline? He's like... You're like, it's hilarious. He burned down a house with two kids. Dude, he burned down the house with like a Nerf bomb. He just
dude.
He's like, there it goes.
Damn it. But you make it. It's funny because you said the same exact thing I said, which was this dad comes in. He's like, let me take the bullet, son. Like, he fucks up. And how this is how dumb this kid is, because I would have been like, he did it. Clearly, my
father murdered this
woman.
woman.
I would be talking to my dad like, that's your plan? You didn't run that by me? You didn't have anything else? And he's like, no, I went with I fucked her. I should have got rid of most of the stuff in the closet.
So here's the thing, son. I know you're mad at me. Ugh. But here's the thing. I was trying to protect you. I love you. I'm sorry I collected your wife's tampons.
Also, bring over that bathroom trash can.
Also, don't open the one bag. It's just farts, I think, are hers. I just went out back following her.
Also, I'm pretty sure there's video of her in the house from the fucking dad creeping around his.
God.
Yeah. It's a horrible thing, but the dad, he's legendary. Like, the dad is so fucking retarded.
Legendarily try to help his kid out, though. Just dedicated to his child.
I mean, dude, if I was the son, I'd be like sitting in prison talking to him like, here's what I thought going through my head. You said you would have killed her.
That's like, dude.
He's like, no, I said I fucked her. It's like, no, dude, you didn't. He's like, I know.
It's like, all right, Rye, I know you're in hot water right now.
Dude, that sounds like a Tom idea.
Like your dad, it wouldn't even be.
Your dad shows up one time in your life when you're getting questioned about murder. Your wife's like, I'm going to take this one.
Rye, I know you're mad at me.
I know I got a couple of years.
So here's the thing, Ryan. I know they're trying to finger you for fucking murder of your wife.
Speaking of fingering.
Unfortunately, I got 2 DUIs while they were looking for me.
He just borrows money. It's like, wait, what?
Ryan, so here's the thing. You let me have your debit card for 3 seconds, and I filled the tank, rolled the dice, also rolled that cutlass. It's gone. I'm busted. I can't help you.
It's just you got. I'll play it after this. I'll show you that. Just the part of the father, and you look at this guy. He looks like a magician. You know, like a fucking low level, just at a fucking old people's home magician. That's him. He just comes in. He's like, I fucked her. They're like, what? He's like,
dude, what if he? Dude, he shows up. There's like a female detective. He's like, ha! These are for you, lovely. Also, I fucked the wife.
And then he's just like,
if the son's like, I wonder what my dad's doing. And he looks past the other two-way mirror. He's like juggling apples but taking bites out. He's like,
dude,
do it.
Wild.
Fucking holy shit.
The one thing I did want to bring up too, like since we're talking about shit I watched, which was, and this has been all over social media, which was Kid 90. Did you watch it?
No, I was gonna, but I didn't.
Here's the thing about this.
Damn
Kid 90 is pretty cool to watch.
I almost watched that today.
It's Soleil Moonfry, who basically recorded her entire childhood, and she played Punky Brewster.
Punky Brewster.
Right? And then pretty sure she did Playboy.
No, she had to have a breast reduction. Which
I know, she was
stacked.
Holy.
Dude, Punky Boopster, dude. I was fucking...
plumpy. Oh my god! Because they show her in pictures.
Plumpy boobs.
Plumpy boobster. Plumpy boobster. Check that out. But they show her in like the timeline she's talking about in the documentary.
Yeah, man.
From like 13 to like not even 15 yet. They're just like,
hello. It just showed up, dude.
Yeah, dude. And it's pretty cool to see some of the footage, but it's funny because like she hung out with a ton of people. Like she hung out with like the whole Leo crew.
Yeah.
You know, the fucking $1 million rape crew back in the 90s. Did they rape people?
I think they did.
They're hanging out with fucking Pal's dad. He's like, come on, Leo. He's got frosted tips.
But he's got like, he's got white dreadlocks, but they're all the wife's tampons. He's like, yeah, I'm on.
He's like, let's party, guys. You guys like The Offspring?
Also,
I do too. You know what I mean?
It's like, you guys got to check out this videotape I made the other day. Also, check it out. Also, give this to your manager. This is me.
Oh, dude.
This is my mixtape.
Dude, if Mr. Powell was hanging out with Leo and the crew, they're like, dude, if Steve, I think his name was Steven, but whatever. Mr. Powell hits us with another demo tape. He's like, I know I've given you 3. Take this one. It's called Secret Love. I Can Be Your Secret Lover. They're like, also, I'm pretty sure that's a song already.
Also, this next track is called How Many Panties Can I Fit in My Mouth? ... in parentheses, it's 3. So,
spoiler
I think that's a banger.
But, so, I mean, the documentaries, it's pretty, the only thing that I thought that was cool about it was showing all these people that she hung out with. And it's like that whole 90s, early 2000s crew. But other than that, it's like, yeah, well, you were a child star.
Yeah.
That's it. She's like, I couldn't get any roles. I'm like, nobody gave a shit.
Yeah,
what
man.
are you talking about? And the worst was she starts bringing up, like, she didn't see how her friends were going to commit suicide because she was friends with fucking Sequest. You know, she was friends with
Brandis, yeah.
She was, dude, here's the weirdest thing. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Yeah, Questy. I forgot his name.
Exactly. Like, Blinky and Questy. They're like a fucking old aunt.
So it's me, Questy, Blinks, and Pally. We're sniffing panties.
So, like, what was that show? Waterworld Quest? What was it? Undersea Voyage? You know?
But here's the worst part, and if you saw it, you know exactly what I mean. There's like her, and she was friends with fucking the porn star, the one girl. I forget her name, but she's the one who crashed her Corvette and went home.
Dick Ridey? Ridey.
You know, Holy?
Prolapsy Jane?
But she was friends with, all of them. Here's the weird part.
All of them.
So, yeah, hold on. What was I getting? Okay, so she was in LA, and then she was like, I needed to get, acting and take it more serious. She was going up to college, so she moved to New York.
Yeah.
And this was like early 90s. So she starts hanging out. There was a pro skater, and he's in it too. But he was a part of the original Zoo York crew. So the original Zoo York crew was headed by fucking Harold Hunter. Harold Hunter ran fucking Zoo York, and Justin Pierce. Both of them were in Kids. Pierce is Casper.
Yeah.
Harold Hunter is Harold. So there's video of them hanging out. At one point, Harold Hunter, I think, was living in her closet. And I was like, all right, this is pretty cool. I've watched
pretty
this.
awesome.
But then it's like, she's like, goes over because like Justin Pierce hung himself. Harold died of I think he died of a heart attack. It was definitely blow.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's definitely drug related.
Also, I have met Harold Hunter. Easily the ugliest person I've ever met in my life. I'm just going to put it out
Ugliest
there.
person?
Oh, my God. Just like Medusa looking. They used to come down to Love. Yeah, dude. I mean, I didn't really know him like that. Like,
you just saw this mongoloid coming, you're like,
dude, he looked like Admiral Akbar. I'll tell you what was a trap.
That face, dude.
But, respect when it's due. Respect when it's due. I will always respect those guys.
He was the best. But love him. Respect.
Pierce hung himself. Harold Hunter passed away. And then she's talking about Brandis. And then there was like a handful of other actors from the 90s.
Okay.
That if you look them up, I don't know. They probably had bit parts in like fucking Alf or something. They weren't famous. But it's like at one point she's like, I just didn't hear them. At one point, I shit you not, I'm not even making this up, or elaborates fucking. There's a video of her talking to her one friend. He's like, some people just talk about suicide. I really think about suicide. She's like, party. Next day, guy kills himself. It's like, what do you mean? Fucking Sequest leaving fucking 30 messages a day. Like, hey, Salil, I'd love to talk. It's Sequest. I'd love to talk to you. It's Questy. Hello, where are you? I legitimately already forgot his name.
I knew there was a problem when
it's like Ronnie Dangerfield being a piece of shit.
When Jonathan started referring himself as Questy, I knew things were bad.
Yeah, it's horrible.
That was the first red flag.
But it's like every person I don't know. Justin Pierce, I know for a fact, all joking aside, had a fucked up life. He was from England. He never knew his dad. And I remember hearing about this way before this fight. Like, when I was still skating, I remember hearing, like, he was fucked up.
Yeah.
And Harold, too. Harold grew up in the fucking projects, and he had a rough life, man, and that sucks. But for her to be like, I just didn't hear them. I'm like, because you're a dumb bitch. Like, it was right in front of you.
Yeah.
Like, literally, they're like, I'm thinking about killing myself. She's like, party. It's like, what?
There's a guy with a shotgun in his mouth crying, like,
Dude, she was in the greenhouse with Kurt Cobain. She's like, punky.
She's skipping.
It's insane. Like, that's the only part. I thought it was an okay documentary just to be like on a nostalgic tip of seeing that kind of stuff. But
yeah,
the fact that she's like, I didn't see it. I'm like, you have video evidence that you did see it. You're retarded. I'm sorry. That's my opinion.
And they're bringing the show back.
What show?
Punky.
Why?
Because she needed work.
I don't know. Did you not watch her tits?
Dude, what if they made an appearance like on the show?
They're underwater.
They're just like, oh, dude.
Yeah, but if you haven't seen Kid 90, it's all right. Dorf's in it a ton.
Oh, really?
I didn't know he had a brother that died.
Stephen Dorff? I didn't know that.
I didn't know he had a brother that was a musician. He was like a country musician, but he was like very well known. Like he was,
really?
I think, yeah, but he wasn't like the singer. He was the one writing.
Oh, got it.
He won like Grammys.
Ooh.
And the fucked up thing is, he died, and the only thing they know about it was like he was down in like Barbados or some shit on vacation. And Stephen Dorff, all he's talked about it on it, unless somebody can find more evidence. He goes, I know there was the beach involved, some drinking, and maybe a hot tub. And I'm like, well, I can probably I know I'm just an internet sleuth. I can probably piece that crime together, though, Stevie.
You turn your hat back, we're like, here we go.
I'm on it.
You're like, I have to have access
Should I email Stephen Dorff? I'm like, I cracked the case. Dude. Your brother got shit-faced and drowned in a hot tub.
But give him like a 40-page synopsis of what you think the events leading up to it is.
Also, I have these bag of tampons. Unrelated case.
Also, here's a mixtape of me singing how you and I should be together. It's called Endorphin. That's what you make me feel. My endorphins rush.
So, Dorff's in a lot. Brian Austin Green.
Oh, my God. The Green, dude.
Yep.
I always wonder what happened, dude. Like,
well, he was dating Megan Fox up until
I know that.
a couple years ago. I thought he blew his head off, but that was an episode of 902. Dude, here's the thing. I never really watched that show, but all my my girl cousins and I think my sister watched it. But that episode, you want to get a chuckle. Here's the thing. This was when the whole gun control thing was a real big deal in the 90s.
Big time, yeah, man.
Kids were getting their parents' guns; they weren't locked up. That episode might be the funniest way to try and advocate for for gun control. The kid's like, "Hey, check it out, David." Oh yeah. He's fucking Doc Holliday. He's like, you just hear a scream, and he's like, "That's it."
Yeah, dude. That's how easy it is. That's it.
Like dad keeps a 6-shooter. He's got
his dead Huckleberry Hound. Just like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? That would be the shittiest way to die.
What?
With
spinning a gun like an asshole,
dude. Blow your fucking head off.
There's been a thing, and we're probably missing it, but there absolutely has had to happen. There was a house party in high school.
Oh, yes.
This kid is just excited. He's got people there. They're obviously taking advantage. They're stealing stuff, but he's pumped. They're there drinking. He's part of a thing.
He's having a good time.
we're going to level up here.
Yeah.
Now, go get your dad's coat.
Yeah, dude, you know he's like, you guys really want to kick it off?
The sock drawer just says the Peacemaker. It's like, whoa, dude. He's like, check this out. Goes downstairs. He's like, ignition.
Dude, how crazy would it be if he actually was like, someone's like, doesn't your dad have a gun? He's like, yeah, but I probably shouldn't play with it. It's just like an old musket on the wall. He's like, God damn it. He's like,
fuck it.
He's like, it's 4th of July weekend.
12 minutes. You guys I'm about to put on a clinic here.
Dude. How crazy would it be to ruin a house party with a musket?
How fucked up would be ruin a house party by killing yourself?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Everybody out!
He's like, yes, you guys, what are you guys doing? Fucking beer chugs? Cool. Check this out, dude.
Deed him out.
But, dude,
blow your brains.
I'm telling you, there is no way, and if anybody listening or watching knows of a case, please send it to me. There's no way this has not happened where a kid didn't come down and was like, we having fun, guys? Watching it? Cool. And they're just like,
do you see Randy's brains blow out?
If you think about it, and Danny will agree with me on this, if that happened in Philly, say there's 50 kids there.
Yeah.
At least 15. Immediate thought, what can we steal? Guaranteed. I'm sorry. I know that's kind of a hilarious thing to say, but it's shitty. But you know I'm not lying. Danny knows I'm not fucking. Danny, fucking.
Listen, I might be one of those kids.
I fucking knew it, dude.
Yes.
I told you.
Yes.
Like, I wouldn't, but he's already dead.
Exactly. So what's the
He
problem?
doesn't need that PlayStation. Fuck him.
Exactly. Like,
You're gonna grab it.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Any booze in the house.
Have you done this before?
He says any beer. Any beers.
You said Tony Hawk Pro Skater, any beers in the house, any Lucy's.
Danny's like, shit. It's back there. It's horrific. Just
Anyway, roll going to Tommy's.
You got a backpack full of Coors Banquets. Like, I don't know. It was so terrible. I didn't see it. I don't know.
Anyway, party. We're gonna keep going.
Also, party at the Moon Tower. We're going back. We're bringing it back. New he turns into fucking McConaughey. He's like, not a problem. New siesta in the making right now.
He's got blood on him.
His face is covered in brain matter.
I'm just saying. And I know for a fucking fact, big, nice, large chunk of the viewers watching this are like, I'd definitely be like, all right.
Dude's like,
I mean, if we're ever going to get away with anything.
Yeah, that's the bigger fish to fry.
There's no way you would not get away with that.
There's a kid who kills himself at the party, and the cops are rolling up. You have 7 jackets on. Like, it's so nuts.
Every Eagle starter jacket.
Yeah, you just have all of them on. Somehow you're wearing 3 pairs of shoes. Like, I don't know.
You're carrying a Charles Barkley autographed basketball. You're like, what? I brought this with me. I brought it.
You, for whatever reason, have the family photo album. Like, I don't know. They're not going to need it. They're not going to remember John.
But that's
nobody cares.
It's like, dude, I don't know. I guarantee that that was the thing. That somebody killed themselves at a party, trying to be cool, trying to be Mr. Hotshot.
I wonder. Yeah, that's actually a great.
I guarantee it's happened.
I would have thought that would have happened in my hometown.
Listen, there have been Midwest listeners or Southerners.
I mean, there have been 3 parties I've been at as like a high schooler where someone had a gun there.
But did they do anything with it?
No, it was like they just had it and they like had it. They didn't do anything.
Yeah, that's gay.
Yeah, I thought. Well, they did shoot it out back, but it wasn't like they weren't like rooting.
But it was like controlled.
Oh yeah, they weren't like yeah.
A red goatee is like ah! You might know me from Mud Flaps.
Back off. Am I right? It would be so funny if that's the last thing someone says to somebody. They're just like, back.
He kills himself. The gun misfires.
And then his gun misfires. He's
oh my god.
He just let him. He's got big Western chaps on. He's like, I knew this party was starting. Back off, everyone. and loses control, shoots himself in the head.
You may know me from my mudflap fame. Back off. Holy shit.
And then he's laying there with his 10-gallon hat on the floor. You're like, ah!
The cops are questioning you. You're wearing it. I didn't see it, sir. I don't know what happened.
You're wearing it just like a huge, like, fucking foam hat. You're like, I don't know what happened, officer. Honestly, it was so quick. The last thing I remember is him threatening me to stay away. And then the gun went off, and I don't know. I just don't know. Fuck.
It's kind of crazy that circling back to Kid 90, it's like the parties that she was going to or she was filming at, you would have thought somebody would have been like, stole this from the set.
Yeah, dude, of course.
Like Leo was relatively young. I mean, he was still doing like Quick and the Dead. He's like, Russell didn't see me grab this one.
He's like, check this gun out.
Also, I'm not as good as in the movie. It's loaded.
just him handing like, be careful with that. That's loaded. Dude, have you ever gotten that too?
What?
Someone just handing you something like, be careful with that. That's totally a loaded gun.
A gun?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I knew it was loaded.
I didn't know. They were just like, hey, check this gun out. Be careful with that. That's fucking like right as you're like, oh no.
The only time I've ever been anywhere, either a party or somewhere where a gun was brought out, and you're like, why the fuck is a gun getting brought out? I should have not been in those places. Like, it was, yeah. Oh man, that was bad. That was a lot of Jamaicans that one night. They love guns, dude, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing with them, man. Talk about the Wild West. Fuck that, dude. Go find your local Jamaican. Call them gay.
Oh yeah.
You want to see a gun misfired?
Oh yeah.
In your ass?
That's kind of what happened.
Roz's will fuck you up.
Dude, I don't know if we were talking about that last week with the fucking AK-47. That guy had no idea what he was doing with that gun.
Yeah.
He fired so many shots. He was just like, oh shit. But then again, if I was at a party and someone pulled out an AK-47, I'm pumped. For whatever reason, I'm pumped. If you were at a party and someone was like, hey man, check it out, we're kicking it up, I'd be like, fuck, yes we are.
I wouldn't want to handle it, but I definitely want to see what's happening.
Yes, of course you would.
You're doing that slow back away, like, yes, do it, dude. This is great. Start the car.
No, dude, I'm an idiot. I'm running towards it like it's fucking 4th of July fireworks.
You're already rooting, tooting, dude. you're backing off.
Dude, I'm Sizemoriing towards
Yeah.
Like, who was that kid running towards the gunfire? It was me.
Speaking of which, dude, like I mentioned, we went up to Shane's house for the races.
Yeah.
It was good. Car flipped almost immediately.
Yeah.
Didn't die, but flipped almost immediately. The wind was tough. But there was a car. I tried to get a picture. Wasn't anything distinct about it, but you know what its nickname was? The Royersford Rocket.
Yes!
It was just a push cart. I'm dead serious, though. I swear to God, there was a car from Royersford there.
Hell yeah,
dude. The Royersford Rocket.
Dude, what was that fueled with? Just fucking paternity lawsuits and fucking... Jesus Christ. Yeah, what was it?
Missed a visit.
Yeah, there was a bunch of, like, one-handed claps over there. It's like, that's a good boy.
Dude, it was...
Awesome.
Yeah, because there was like two guys there that were like the favorites, the local guys, whatever. But
how much pussy do you think those dudes get?
A lot. Well, the one dude who crushes up there, he's like 55 up there.
But he's still fucking...
I think a lot of drivers that they in that sport, they just keep going. They're like,
dude,
fuck it.
That's like Days of Blunder up there, dude.
Oh,
they're fucking losing it up there.
It's wild. And it was so fucking windy, though. So you would see the car, like kind of when they drift on the turns, just getting rammed into the fucking rails. And I was like, dude, I guarantee if there's one car that causes a fucking 10-car pileup and kills this entire crowd, it is the Royersford
Rocket.
Dude, I just pictured, I was in my head because I knew nobody else would get the reference up there. I was like, I would love to see that pit crew, dude. It's just your dad just like leg up on a stool, like, yeah, put the whole lawnmower engine in there. He's going to go fast, I'll tell you that.
So you think we threw an extra piston in there. I don't know exactly what
His
it does.
name's Isaiah Thomas. He's a black dude, so you know it's going to go fast.
That's what I named the engine, Isaiah. That thing's black and fast as shit.
It's got an extra
piston. So you know it's genetically faster. It's got an extra piston in the engine. You know it's faster.
Yeah, but I didn't even see. I did see what car it was. It was definitely sponsored just by like an auto body shop.
Oh, if it's from Royersford and it's sponsored by an auto body shop,
yeah,
it could be Stolfers might have been in.
But they also make stuffing.
No.
We're gonna drift into the fucking.
That's what it's powered with. Fucking macaroni cheese,
microwavable meals.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, so that was that.
You win.
So shout out to the Royersford Rocket, whoever you are.
But I was asking, like, so they have to like dictate the flaps on the cars?
Yeah, you control that as well.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and dude, we were watching a couple cars that when they would come around the turn and then they hit the straightaway. This one car, I was waiting for him to fucking Emilio Estevez the fuck right into the overpass because he had one wheel kind of on the ground. The other three were just, I was like, dude,
that's
do you not have that part of your car that's like, dude, you don't have any wheels on the ground? He's like, here comes Junior. He was about to Mad Mike it. Dude.
Yes, dude.
I swear to God.
You see the parachute just fly away. It's like,
and I noticed it with a couple other cars, but this one car number 40, it was black and green.
Hell yeah.
At the races, this fucking car could not get all four wheels down. And obviously it had to do with the wind, but like all the other cars, their wheels would come up a little.
Not this guy.
Dude, nose up. He's like he was riding a fucking bike through West Philly.
12 o'clock,
dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Finished last every race. He got lapped. He got lapped by the first.
He was stuck vertically. Like, God damn it!
His turns at one point, I think he just stopped. He's like went real slow, and then the sprint. He's like, ignition. I was like, I think that's why his tire keeps coming off because he's going from literally zero.
Dude, you know he is jerking the fuck. He's like, God damn it. He is fucking losing it.
It was wild, and I'm like, this guy's gonna fucking sail into the crowd. I'm gonna laugh. I'm definitely gonna get banned from here, but it's definitely worth it. If this guy's like, here comes first place, I'm in the air. That'd be funny if he tried to hit a hard left and cut over the middle. Like it was Mario Kart. He's like, coming at you. Like,
dude, that would be awesome. To see some dude in a car like that trying to take a shortcut.
Yeah.
He's like, try, fine. Dude.
Throwing live tortoises at people.
He's eating bananas while driving, like, time to get him. Telling you this much.
He's in blackface. He's like, I'm Donkey Kong. It's like, whoa, dude. That's not the same thing.
He's like, got white hands.
I never played the game. Yeah, he's just sponsored by Al Jolson in the 30s. Sponsored by 1932.
Yeah, sponsored by Crazy Racism, number 45.
Sponsored by the state of Mississippi. Yeah, here comes Alfred Jolson. He's like, hey.
We call the car the Duker. David Duke till you puke over here.
Duke till you puke.
You gotta get down on it.
Oh,
holy shit. I've also, that would be so crazy.
What?
Just to see someone like just lose it on the track, be like, you know what? Fuck it. Shortcut. I don't give a fuck. And like tries to like drive through like that. Yeah. That would be fucking awesome.
I was in the middle. That would have
sucked. Oh, yeah, that would have sucked. But, actually, that would have been the best.
I would have been like...
It's like, Six is dead. I'd be like, how? What happened? He's like, oh, fucking funny car, dude. Fucking wiped him out, man.
Trying to cut the corner.
He was standing. What happened? The last picture of you.
I'm taking a selfie. I'm like, me and the Duker.
You got dukes, dude.
That's the press conference. They're like, we're sorry to report he got duked. He was the Duker got him. Also, we have some literature for everyone after this press conference.
Yeah.
You know who's ruining the races?
Like, what? The other races, quite frankly.
But it was funny because I actually, when they're done the races, they have to push the car off.
Yeah.
And a couple of the drivers, the one driver I saw, he was definitely frustrated. Like, you could see him being like, what the fuck?
Wait, did he come in last place or?
No. I don't know what place he came in, but I think they were just still doing the heats. And he was just like, dude, I can't make this fucking turn.
Yeah.
Because they were legitimately getting slammed into the rails because the wind was pumping. and there's nothing there to block it. You know what I mean?
No, yeah. I saw the Instagram video. It honestly looks like it's in someone's backyard.
It kind of is.
It looks like someone's just big
Duker's backyard, dude.
He's just like, this is good. Go that way.
It's wild. It's very fun to watch.
Fucking Christ.
But yeah, they were the wind up there. You're watching these cars. I'm like, they're gonna fucking die. And I know they go into it like, I'll die for this. I'm like, will you? Will you die in fucking Mechanicsburg at this shithole track?
Yes,
and then you see their fans like, yeah, he will.
Yeah, he definitely will.
I'll tell you what, though. Couple dudes balled out on us, and I was not ready for it. I'm talking leather. Okay, this kid comes walking at us.
I got it.
Tight jeans.
Yes.
Huge Wolverine boots. Tied up, tight like footballs. Hat, red racing hat. I don't know who. It's definitely NASCAR. I don't know who it is, but red and black.
Was it red? Oh, red.
But it was around the loop.
Oh, yeah.
Hanging.
On the belt loop?
Right off the bat, I'm like, all right, save some pussy for the rest of us.
He's coming at it.
The yellow tinted glasses, and the jacket is has to be 100% authentic leather. Miller Lite Rusty Wallace jacket.
Yes.
Huge. It just says Rusty on the side, Wallace on the other.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And I mean, dude, I think he was retarded, but it was like, dude, this kid would get so much ass here. We look like pussies.
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah,
I'm wearing jeans and a gray jacket. Dude. Idiot. Shane's got a fucking camo on, but the wrong camo.
What is wrong? Was it Realtree?
No, it says North Face on it. It's like, you gotta replace that with Cabela's or Carhartt or something, dude.
Seriously.
Like, if your dad saw, he's like, North Face.
Yeah, he'd be like, what?
I saw a couple North Faces out there.
Get the fuck out of here. Son of a bitch.
These North Faces are moving in.
This used to be a good racetrack. Then the fucking North Faces came around.
A bunch of Pele's and North Faces came around.
Dude, I remember there was one time I went to the Pocono Speedway.
Yeah, so you were Pocono Speedway.
Yeah, we went.
That was like, was that stock cars or?
No, that was NASCAR, yeah.
That's NASCAR,
yeah. Straight up. And I remember there was one dude flexing on two chicks. And I remember being like, I could never pull that off. And he's wearing like acid wash jeans, ripped at the knee, but like also wearing like not dress shoes, but not boots either. Like I don't know what they were.
Yeah, I know.
It was something like that, but he was wearing a leather M&M's racing jacket.
Oh, dude, that's big.
Dude.
The M&M's racing jacket is huge.
Holy shit!
Dude, that's the only sport you can floss on dudes with the gayest shit as a sponsor,
dude.
But as long as it says like number 13,
yeah, dude,
you know what I mean? It's like it could be for Tampax, pink leather jacket, but as long as it says like Dale Earnhardt, you're like, whoa, dude. This guy's fucking killing it.
Earnhardt drove for the Pax. He should have stuck with it, dude.
It's insane. And every kid there, we saw a couple of young kids, like 11 years old. They all have like
the wraparound sunglasses.
They're like the Kenny Powers or like
fucking
Hart, the Hart Foundation.
the Bret Hart fucking
like
wraps.
Folding over. But
yes.
They weren't. But that's how big they were.
Oh, I love it.
They look super comfortable because a lot of dirt is flying around there. I would have warned them, but I would look like a fuck. Dude, they would have spotted me. I'm a phony. You know what I mean? Like, you got to come full on.
Yeah, you can't go.
There was a couple safety patrols up there, though.
Oh yeah,
a lot of sashes.
A lot of sashes.
Yeah, not doing anything.
No, they don't. They don't walk around up there.
But man, I'll tell you this: it's funny you bring that up with the M&M jacket because I definitely saw that. But yeah, I also saw it's like Aquafina. It's like a fucking sponsor. As long as it says the racer's name on the jacket,
you can't go wrong.
And you're gonna get pussy.
Oh, that was the thing when we like.
I mean, it's not good.
It was Sean and I like walking around, and we were just like looking at like there's a bunch of young chicks up there like with their families, and we're like 16 or 17, and there's one dude like honestly, dude, like leaning back, and he's just like,
you have to lean,
just talking, and then he turns around, he's got this fucking, it's like the like taupe sleeves on either side, like a fucking Letterman jacket, and then on the back it's just like M&M's. And it's just like, holy shit, that guy is 3 chicks like up his ass,
dude. That jacket probably cost him literally like 15 paychecks,
dude. It was crazy, and I was like, dude, that's all you need to do is just get some weird racing swag, and you can talk to women.
If you don't have that, have a fucking boat hooked up to your truck. You're getting all the pussy. It's like, yeah, it's a 12-footer.
Dude, I don't even think you need a boat. You just need the hitch. Like,
the hitch?
Just with the
hitch. Had the leg up
and,
on the hitch?
Dude, and the rest, like, the boat's like, nah, I'm having it cleaned.
Yeah.
It's coming around.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A couple Yamahas on there, 125.
Dude,
all paid
man.
All paid up on that.
Just one jet ski.
Oh, man.
Oh, but the extra part where there could be another one. I was like,
dude.
Yeah, I mean, my son's taking that out this weekend. Dude, that is Puss City. That is Coos de Lou.
It's crazy because I grew up, like, Danny, I'm sure you as well, but I never knew that world as far as racing. We didn't,
man.
The closest I came to racing was down at the fucking airport with a bunch of Wiggers and Hondas. You know what I mean? And those guys didn't get any pussy.
No.
Here we go.
Yeah, that was my first experience with racing, but especially after Fast and Furious.
Oh my God!
Yeah, dude.
Everybody dropped their Civic.
So,
seriously.
I lived in Arizona for a year. Right when that movie dropped,
yeah,
everyone was Fast and Furious racing. No matter what you had, Geo Tracker.
Dude, they were going to put ground effects on it. They're going to drop it.
Oh,
they all
dude.
stunk. No one got ass. They were horrible. And honestly, now I regret not going back. If I could go back in time, I'd show up in a fucking sweet-ass car. Not Honda by any means. No fucking, we're not going
No
far.
Hondas, no imports.
And I'd have fucking all M&M stuff on me, dude. And they'd be like, look at this fucking white trash retard. I'm like, all right, nice Honda, queer. Yeah. Let's go. Pink slips.
Dude, racing somebody for pink
It just hits green. I'm like, I don't know how to drive stick.
He's like,
I'm crying in the game, man. I just cooked the clutch. I lost.
Dude, there was so many kids in my high school who put their ground effects on cars. And
Did you have a good mix? I feel like you would have a good mix up there.
Oh,
like
yeah,
NASCAR.
Definitely. Oh, God, yeah, dude. There was
and the Fast.
It's like we had. If you didn't have like a car that was like ground effect, like especially if you were like a douchey kid, like both of them were douchebags in their own right.
Sure.
So like you had like guys who were like, oh, check out my Mustang with like the fucking like there were dudes who had neon underneath their cars.
Oh God!
You're like, what are you fucking doing?
Giving out with diplomas. At school, dude. Graduated to a neon green on your 5.0.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yep.
But they would go up to Pottstown and like cruise on High Street, just
whoa,
like, yeah, dude.
Whoa.
That was the thing. But there were also dudes who had like big fucking like F-150s. They're like, check this fucker out.
Yeah.
Man. Like, you see what's going on over there?
Yeah, with a leaf camo.
Oh, dude, Jeff Brown. He knows who's fucking dude. To a max. One time, my buddy Anthony. This is also. I don't know if this is like had anything to do with anything. But one day he had like a truck, and he drug. And like I don't know how he didn't get in trouble, but he drug. I don't know how he didn't get like busted.
Like he drove through a bunch of protesters down in North Carolina. I was like, wait. You know that? Never mind.
No, he drove into the school parking lot with a deer dragging from his truck, and he did donuts with the deer dragging from it, and like it flew off, and he drove away.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's gay.
How that happened, I have no idea.
Wait, what did the deer just sat in the senior parking lot?
Dude, it like flew off, and everyone was like, "Oh my god!" Everyone was just like, "I guess we're still leaving."
I mean, you guys had a bunch of hunting up there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
hunting was huge, dude.
So, yeah, there was. I mean, I know there was like a crew of like, especially in my like junior senior year of high school. I remember like, I don't know what it was, but there was a thing where people started getting into country music, and it was really just to hide how racist they were. And they'd be like, well, whatever, dude. He said it. I'm in. But it never caught on at my school. Everyone was like, what the fuck are you talking about? But we definitely had more of the Honda.
Oh, yeah. We had those too, man.
And just watch them go over speed bumps and bottom them. It's the funniest
That was the funniest thing, too, is like watching somebody with like a ground kit that like, who the fuck knows how much it costs, but like slowing down at like speed bumps and it's like, just ripping everything. They're like, God damn it. Like, you didn't think that was going to happen.
They all had tattoos of fucking the Grim Reaper holding a Royal Straight Flush that says, trust me.
If it wasn't that, it was the fucking, the happy face and the sad face, like Harlequin things. It's like good times, bad times. Because it's in my life right now, dude.
Oh, God almighty.
Dude, there was one kid
racing is so gay, dude. Street racing. I'm sorry. It is. And I'm only going off of when I was like younger and dudes were doing that I knew. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? What the fuck are you doing? They're like, yo, I'm going to go run this dude. I'm like, run him where? Just rob him.
Dude.
Steal his fucking car.
Racing for slips would be so funny.
Dude, I wish I raced for slips and lost my parents' Astro van. I'm like, here's the thing, Dad. I thought I had him.
You show up in a conversion van like, all right, motherfucker.
I need money for gas to even get in the race.
You're like,
give me $30, dude. I'm in.
Dude, the max speed on the fucking van is 80. You're like, here we go. Let's see if you motherfuckers can take it.
Yeah, dude. I wonder what, man, I would love to hear street racing stories of someone literally losing their car.
That would be
wasn't
the best.
their car. They're like, I'm a
Dude,
pig
I'll tell you what. I think about it right now. If there's one car I would race that I had that I was pretty confident in how fast it went, I had a Buick Skylark with a V8 in it.
Oh, my God.
Do you know how
Steinlark?
fucking fast that thing went? Dude, it was crazy. Like, there was one time I remember, and it was quiet, so, like, I wouldn't pay attention, but I'd be driving on 422 East going to work.
You ever look down, you're like, oh, Jesus.
Dude, I was, at one point in time, I was going 105. I was like, oh, my God. I was like, jeez. And you just didn't know. But I know for a fact I would smoke motherfuckers in a fucking Honda with that fucking Lark. Dude.
Man, I want to hear about somebody, because I know it was in Fast and Furious. That was, like, a big thing, whatever.
Dude, I would Tokyo drift the shit.
And, yeah, I mean, dude, Fast and Furious is fucking so gay. But
it's the dumbest thing in the world.
Whatever. But the thing is, you know that trend was huge.
Gigantic.
It was one of the biggest things to hit real culture since, you know, The Sopranos and people being like, my uncle worked at a tool shop. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, I did. He sold tools, you queer.
AC Moore.
Yeah.
Oh, no, AC Hardware.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, you know that some kid was like, pink slips, motherfucker.
That would be
and
so
lost
good.
and then cried. Like, he'd be like,
oh, no.
He's like, wait, are you serious? I thought I was doing the movie.
Dude. Walking home without your car.
Walking home in your fucking...
Oh, man.
And the clothing.
In your Rockaware, dude?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, man.
Just fucking Rockaware track jacket.
Scuffing up your Timbs.
Yeah.
And your mom paid for it.
Yeah. Your flat brim just... It's drooping now because you're sad, so you gotta keep it low. You can't let
but you're looking at your tattoo, you're like, this is definitely the bad time.
Oh, man. He's covering up the happy one. Yeah. Like, what's going on, dude? He's like, right there.
Yeah,
right there. He just covers up the happy face. Yeah. And it's I want to know who, if man.
Gotta know.
I would love to talk to a kid who lost his car because of a street race. But you legitimately put up the ownership of your car because you thought you could beat him in a race. And also, what happened? I mean, obviously, if you win, you're the fucking... I guess you're the man.
Yeah, no, but then again, it's like, how crazy would it also be if you won? You're like, oh shit, I got two cars now.
Yeah, what do you drive a mile, walk back at the other one? It's like riding two bikes.
You show up at your parents' house with two
my
cars.
dad's like, what the fuck is this CRX doing out here? I'm like, oh, I wanted
my
pink
mom
slip.
would lose her mind. She's like, oh, wait a minute, you bet the fucking car? I'd be like, but I won.
Even if I won, my dad would fucking kill me. He's like,
so
let me just say, if you lost, you would have lost your car because you thought you'd go faster on a street next to another asshole. I'd be like, all right, if you want to say it like that, I guess.
You know what I would be like? Mom, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm born for this, okay? Like, she'd be like,
I'm real good. Also, I sent this tape to Ludacris. I hope he knows.
Also, I wrote this song about our neighbor, how I've been watching her across the street. It's pretty good. It's called We're Secret Fuckers, and I've been fucking her in my mind.
Also, I'm there. I'm going to show her this new car I won.
You're just leaning up against your car out front like, what's up?
Yeah, I mean,
girl?
That's the other thing is, I don't know. I just remember when that whole trend was happening, it was one of those things you would see, and me personally, I'm not even lying, I knew this wasn't going to stick around. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
They were trying for it, though. I'll
I remember South Street at one point, you literally, it was more lit up than fucking Vegas.
Definitely.
From Hondas.
Dude, when Fast and the Furious came out, I remember thinking, like, this is the stupidest shit in the world.
It is.
Like, I was like, this is dumb. And then they made the sequel, and I was like, all right. And then they did Gone in 60 Seconds. There was a time in, like, the mid-2000s where everything was car-based. Like, everything was like, it was kind of like a new, like, hey, man, it's like going to be the new thing. Hey, you got to have a crazy car in your movie.
It was like the new college party thing from like the 80s.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It was like a new thing.
There was a trend of that.
It's
and they
so
went
lame.
the other way with fucking Wigger cars.
I just want to say I love Fast and Furious.
Oh man,
they'll jump ship.
I quite literally lost my virginity while watching that movie in my grandmother's basement.
No shit.
Wow.
Swear to God.
Really?
Was it Too Fast, Too Furious?
No.
When you
Yeah,
watched
was
it?
the sex too fast?
No. I'm talking about your sex.
How was
No,
it?
it was actually the opposite. It was like too long and terrible.
Yeah, like Paul Walker's life. As I said it, I
Yes!
was like, that doesn't make sense.
Dude,
Yeah, it does.
I heard like Paul. I was like, yeah.
I mean, I was waiting for somebody to fucking bring him into it.
Oh man,
He is a good guy.
yeah, he was a
I
great
think.
dude.
I
I heard.
don't know
I
who the fuck he
don't
is.
know, man. I didn't like him in fucking. You know.
Also, you think
Shoes,
about
all
that, it's like, man, how much of a dickhead you got to feel of losing? Who feels like a bigger dickhead? The guy who loses his car in a pink slip race or the guy driving with Paul Walker? I'd rather lose my car.
I'd rather lose it too, man.
Dude, that would have sucked if that guy lived and he comes back. They're like, where's the car and Paul? He's like, here's the thing. No one told me about the goddamn one lane you got over here.
Dude, that would be crazy.
He's dead.
If Paul and him did drive off and no one saw him, like, wonder where they're going. And like 4 hours later, the guy's like, what's up?
He just runs.
So they're like, he's like, hold on, I'm really hungry.
He's like, no, I turned the corner. I thought I had it. I
told-
bow wow out.
I told Paul right then and there, I was like, we're not making it, dude.
He can't tell you now because I killed him, but I did tell him I am not experienced.
He said, you get behind the wheel, you take the journey, you take the ride. And I told him, Paul, I'm drunk.
I am shit-faced Paul. He's like, awesome.
And he was like, that's what makes it fast.
And he just turned to me. He was like, too fast, too furious.
We cranked it. Ludacris was on. The last thing I remember.
Dude. Yeah, Ludacris. Dude, I'm sorry. I just to switch it up because we gotta close this out and go to the Patreon. But I want to bring this up because I think it's the funniest fucking thing in the world. I was waiting to leave to go up there this week.
Yeah.
What was it? Fucking Saturday? Friday?
Yeah,
I don't
had to
remember.
been.
Anyway, I was sitting here. I was about to go on the 30th to catch a train up to Harrisburg, and I was just flipping through the channels, and Space Cowboys was on. You know that movie?
Oh yeah.
Brawling, yeah.
With all the
Tommy
old
Lee
astronauts
Jones.
that could never go to space.
Yeah, retarded, but whatever. You know, it's a fun movie.
Sure.
I didn't realize that they made a rap for that movie.
No, what?
When they're walking, when Team Catalyst, I don't fucking something.
Catalyst.
Analyst gets together, right? And they got their jackets on, and they're walking into NASA. You know, fucking Clint gets the crew back together. They're walking in. You know, there is a rap in the back. They're like, "Yeah, Space Cowboys do something." I swear to God. Dude, someone
Who
did
did
a
it?
rap. It's
God
got to be
damn it.
Cisco or some shit. He
He
thongs
was
up.
coming right off the thong song. They're like, Siski, baby.
Time to double up.
So here's the thing. You ruled it with the thong song. But how about this? You want to do the theme for a bunch of geriatric fucks going into space? I know you do. I know you got the chops.
I swear to God, there is a rap.
Space
for
Cowboys.
Space Cowboys. They're walking through like, yeah, it's Space Cowboys.
Yeah.
Four old guys.
Yes.
Can you imagine being the rapper? He's like, I'll do it. It's like, are you fucking
could
serious?
you imagine being Tommy Lee Jones just like, what the fuck is they just
Oh,
like, wait a
my-
minute, what?
Yeah, I'm sure they did something else. Dude, that's how fucking Gran Torino was written. Clint Eastwood heard that song.
Dude, he was like,
He was like,
so I did Space Cowboys. And I remember it always left a bad taste in my mouth.
is that song available? I'm not wrong. This is like Baboon Heart all over again.
Write this song
No, I'm dead. You know I'm kind of right somehow. Somehow I'm.
Yeah.
It's like word up, Space Cowboys. They coming to take care of business.
Space Cowboys. Like Bobby Brown with the Ghostbusters 2 song. It's like too hot to handle. Space Boys control.
I'm telling you right
Dude.
now. And unless
Holy
somebody
shit.
made a very, very similar song to that movie, there was a rap song. They're walking into NASA.
I have to find it.
Team Daedalus rides again. Daedalus.
Is Daedalus even a word?
Yeah,
I don't think it is.
Yeah, dude.
Daedalus?
All right. I'm telling you right now. You know somebody's gonna fucking find it. And Harrington just texted me. Yo, man, any shot you and Shaner can make it up Wednesday for a Zach show. Here's the thing. That was live. You got it. We have a movie. Oh, do we? You, me, and Meeks are about to go nuts. Oh, you got to talk to him and figure it out.
I will. I'll figure it out.
Because I kind of want, whatever. We'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
That'll be good, though. We'll do that.
Wait, Space Cowboys rap song.
I fucking told you.
Hold on.
It's Space Cowboys.
Wait, John Crew, the Jews and Crew?
The what? The Jew and Crew.
No, the John Zinn Crew Space Cowboy? I don't know if this is... Wait, New York City Breakers. Hold on. This might be it.
Dude, play it. No, that's fucking poppin' lockin'.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like...
We'll look up Space Cowboy soundtrack.
I'm looking at the soundtrack. I see nothing that resembles a rap song.
All right. Well, then fucking watch Space Cowboys, the part where they're running up the steps into NASA. Listen in the background. Some dude's like, word up, you call the Space Cowboys. I'll put it on. I swear to God, I'll put it on before we go on the Patreon. I'm not... Dude, it's Baboon Heart all over again, dude. It's fucking...
Word up, Space Cowboys. Yeah, Space Cowboys.
He's like, the world's in trouble.
Trouble. Oh,
you got
right.
Donald Clinton. All right.
Holy
I
shit.
will find
right.
this out. I swear. Somebody will. I'll find it out.
Oh, my God.
And
yeah.
Tomorrow night. Well, when will this be out? Probably tomorrow.
Yeah, probably tomorrow.
Whatever. You're at Helium tomorrow with
Helium
a fucking
tomorrow with
amazing.
the
The lineup is stacked. I'm scared of that one. You got fucking
great.
Sean Patton, Shane Torres, Jessica Curson.
Oh, yeah.
I
forgot she was on that show.
Adam.
Yeah.
Why do I always forget Adam's last name? Adam.
Too.
I want to say Goldfarb from Cumtown, Freeland, who's absolutely hysterical. His stand-up is fucking hysterical. I'm excited to see him.
Yeah, it should be good.
Shane hosting you. Who else is on? I don't know.
I don't know either.
But it's going to be a great show. So if this gets out and it's Tuesday the 16th, go to Helium. And then this weekend coming up, headed out to Indy. Back to my old stomping grounds in Indy with Shane Gurris. And you know what's crazy? You know what's out there this same weekend?
What's that?
March Madness. It's insanely packed out there. Shane was lucky to get a room in a hotel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
So they do it in like two separate venues in Indianapolis. The
Okay.
games. And
Are they having people allowed to watch the games?
It's limited. They do limited seating, but we got tickets for Friday at 11. Dude, we wanted because Drexel made it into the tournament. Guess
wow.
who they got? They're playing Illinois, the number one seed. And Drexel hasn't been in the tournament. Here comes the Dragons. They killed us by 80.
Yeah, Space
We didn't get that. Dude, yo, when your college is in trouble.
Yo, Drexel Dragons coming in. Space Cowboys.
I'm telling you, it's a song. Anyway, we'll be out in Indianapolis. If you're out there, fucking come to the shows, hang out. It'll be good. We're going to figure this fucking song
Dude,
out.
we have to.
And I know people love the ending songs I put on here. I'm going to tell you what's going to be ending this episode, dude. When the world's in trouble, word.
That's it.
Yeah, that's good.